Hey.
Hey!
Back.
Welcome back, man!
Yeah, 2.5 months, long time. Long time.
It was a long time.
Probably didn't seem like that long to you folks out there at Interland.
No, it's been about that long since we put up a video.
Well, I mean, I know we ran out of announcing thoughts, but you must have been putting up that new series we talked about.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
We had to try and beat the games. You didn't.
Got a sick trailer made up, though, before you left.
Yeah? Oh, so you didn't put any up. What about the other series you had planned from before?
Oh,
we were going to talk about games that people didn't really know.
So how's your trip?
None of those either, huh?
No.
Do we even have it with us anymore? What do we upload this now to?
Steven said people don't. Steven said people don't use YouTube anymore, so I stopped.
All right, cool. Yeah. Thanks, Steven. I think it's your fault. So anybody who's wondering why there hasn't been a video on our channel here for 2.5 months, you can blame Steven Hyder.
Yeah.
Over at Cat Max Gaming.
I like the sound better.
He lives at 7183 North Victoria Avenue in
You shouldn't say that.
Vancouver, BC.
You shouldn't say that. People are gonna send him stuff now.
Most of that up.
Most.
Yeah. So anyway, something cool to talk about. This is gonna be quick.
Okay.
Do you remember?
Take me this out.
Do you remember a while back you called me and you were like, hey man, you asked if you thought I could go like a whole year with only playing one console.
Alright, there we go. Finally. Got all P1's consoles packed up and ready to go. Except for his Wii U. I don't know why he didn't want that. Anyway, hey man, you know what, I was thinking maybe, you think you could go a whole year with only playing one console? Might be a pretty fun challenge. Anyway, talk to you later.
You remember that?
I do remember that, yeah.
Okay, cool. So, well, that's the thing now.
Yeah.
The guys over at Retro Fandango, Kevin and Rambox, they threw it out there, the one console challenge.
I love that they're doing it.
Yeah, and the official hashtag hasn't come up with yet, so I'm going to go ahead right now and say it's hashtag 1cc, the number 1cc. And if anybody changes it, well, they're wrong, because you heard it here first.
Hashtag one console, the number one console. That's what it's going to be.
No, it's hashtag 1cc.
I like that one.
One console challenge.
Hashtag one console.
Yeah? Alright, well,
Which also looks like number one console.
That's true. And you've been using Twitter for about 8.5 hours now, so you really know how to tap into Twitter, so we'll see.
I'm plugged in now.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe the guys at Retro Fandango will do a vote. You can do a poll on Twitter now.
That's what they said, they're doing a vote.
Oh, do they do that?
They didn't do
I saw them ask for like replies and stuff.
They said they're going to do a vote.
Oh, cool. Perfect. I'll make sure that I don't vote for yours. I have 8 Twitter accounts.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, I am actually the Gaming Pilgrimage, Retro Nonsense, and Strawberry Pain.
Oh, wow.
Do you have any idea how hard it is to talk to myself on a podcast?
That is tough.
Anyway,
that's impressive.
So we're doing it. We're doing the one console challenge. We're excited about it. It's gonna be tough for me because the first part of the year I chose a console I can't take with me on the ship. I chose the Wii U.
I heard.
Which might seem crazy.
You're gonna lose.
Well, I chose the Wii U for a couple of reasons. One, there's a backlog of games that I do want to play on there. And games that I have played but I haven't beaten. As well, there's a bunch of new games coming out next year that I'm really excited to play.
Big lineup, yeah.
My third copy of Twilight Princess.
Looks good.
It does look, well, I mean, it looks alright. The new Zelda, Star Fox, there's games coming up, so I do want to play it. I'm excited for that. Also, if after, a 200-hour RPG, Xenoblade Chronicles, and a ton of platformers, and some action adventures, if those would hold my interest, I've still got Mario Kart 8, Splatoon, and Smash Bros. That I can go online and play with a lot of my friends. Like Mrs. Q-Dog has also chose the Wii U.
Ah, so you and her will play together, because that'll be it.
That's right. But I can play with other people too. I have more than just the friends in the Cartridge Club.
I don't know what that's like, so.
I don't actually have more friends. And I love and cherish every one of you.
Me too.
But I chose Wii U for those reasons, and then backwards compatibility is okay, so I have my whole Wii library as well. If I have to dive into that, I don't suspect I will. And there's a lot of nindies on the Wii U.
No, we should be calling them nindies a lot.
Well, that's what Nintendo.
Is that a thing that they actually do?
Yeah.
Lame.
Yeah.
Almost as lame as those jokes they try and do in Nintendo Direct.
I like those jokes.
Anyway, you're in Nintendo Direct, by the way.
I'm excited. I'm gonna go for that, and that's my choice. And
that's a good choice because it's also kind of handheld for when you're at home, so you do get a mix when you're home. So yeah, it's a pretty good choice.
Yeah. So you're playing, you're doing it.
I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it anyway. I started.
That's right. You were the birth much like the Cartridge Club podcast, the one console challenge was your baby.
I would never done anything with it.
You're like the melting pot, the test tube, the vial of goo that everything spawns out of on the internet, aren't you?
Romantic.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I knew. I kind of announced it on Twitter. I have a child coming.
What?
My wife is due. My wife is due in May.
No shit.
So I knew I wasn't gonna have much time next year or money.
Congratulations.
Thanks, buddy. So I
sell all this.
Yeah. So I knew I wouldn't have money. I knew I wouldn't have time. So I knew I was gonna be playing one console anyway. I sort of was gonna do this for myself anyway.
Yeah.
I started at the end of October.
So you chose, obviously, you chose something with a killer library.
Yeah, super good library. Yeah. It's funny because I actually went with the Game Boy Color because I wasn't going to do any of this having backwards
What are you going to do
compatibility.
when you beat those two games?
What's this guy? This guy here. But yeah, and now that we have backwards compatibility, this whole challenge thing, I didn't intend any of this, so this is great. Those guys at Retro Fandango, they're the guys that did it. Also, we should tell them where to go if they want to do it.
Yeah, we'll do it again.
Okay, anyway, so I'm going with the Game Boy Advance SP. So then I have Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy, so yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I went through the entire list of Game Boy Color and Game Boy.
Game Boy Advance SP is kind of cheap because it's just a bunch of Super Nintendo games, isn't it?
Yeah, Super Nintendo and or Nintendo. You can get the, like the original Zelda and stuff.
Nothing says quality like a Super Nintendo card squished down this way.
Yeah, technology.
Yeah, you're gonna really love playing Final Fantasy 3 again. I've heard the change a little bit though.
I never even thought of that. I'm not gonna play that again.
And you hate it.
Yeah, I do hate it.
That's awesome. So if you want to play, you want to get on the one console challenge, it's not just us and Kevin and Richard doing it. There's a ton of people. Mr. and Mrs. Q-Dog, Dean Lasagna's doing it, Toku Joe, Dumb and Viper's doing it, It's Rocket Sauce is doing it. There's a bunch of people. There's more that I can.
What about J-Rock? J-Rock must be doing it.
I don't think J-Rock is doing it.
He isn't. He chickened out.
Well, you know. It's not for everyone. So
you can do it, J-Rock.
There are some rules associated with it. If you go over to www.cartridgeclub.org, that is where you can see the rules in the Retro Fandango forum section.
This might be the first video we've done with the new website.
Oh yeah, new website. And it's being pretty much spearheaded by Dean Lasagna. That website is gorgeous and amazing. Dean, thank you so much. It looks
so
really
good.
He did a fantastic job.
Yeah,
you can get other podcasts on there. You can get blogs on there. There's some videos on there. There's the forums. It's becoming a good hub to go to for all the Cartridge Club love, the family that we have.
It's actually becoming a community because of that.
Yeah.
It's like a center.
So, we're doing the challenge, and Richard and Kevin, they said, you know what, it's a challenge, but it's not a competition. It's not a contest. Do it to push yourself to see, how much fun you can have. And I can't think of any way to have more fun than to completely embarrass my friends and family. So we are taking the challenge, and we are having our own side bet between the two of us. Mm-hmm. So what we're going to do, we didn't want to challenge anybody else. We didn't want to have a side bet with anybody else. We're going to do it between the two of us. So whichever one of us goes farther is the winner. So whoever breaks first and plays another console, they're going to have to, and we talked about it, want to see what would be a good one. So we're going to go through some old family photos. And our mother obviously has embarrassing photos of us.
These are all you, by the way.
There. Oh, there's a couple there.
No, these are all you, except for maybe that one.
That's dead. So they're gonna have to recreate an embarrassing photo. That's you. An embarrassing photo from childhood. That's you.
That's you.
That's you.
That is you. I can't believe you don't realize that's you.
No, that's me.
They're all
I don't have any
you.
pictures of you here. So whoever loses has to recreate an embarrassing childhood photo.
Give those some examples.
In today's world. So, for example, this isn't really embarrassing.
I get to pick.
This is just that's just me, rocking it. So the winner gets to pick.
Think about this one.
The winner gets to pick what the other person has to recreate.
There's P1.
So I conveniently left with the photos of me in the bathtub here.
Yeah, thank you. I think they all appreciate that. These are all pretty good, man.
So where's the one with the bike?
Here it is. There's another option.
Yeah.
So if he loses, I get to pick whatever picture of these that he has to recreate now.
Yeah. So out of any picture, we're gonna go through. Our mother has stacks and stacks of photos. We're gonna go through all of them.
This is a fun idea. You know what would make this more fun?
If other people did it.
I think so.
Oh man, so but they'd have to be able to pair up conveniently.
Yeah.
Like if they live together.
Yeah. Is there anybody like that in the club that we can pair up?
Yeah, I don't know. Like
Tough.
Who's out there? Who do we got? We got Mr. Q-Dog.
Yep.
And
Who could he pair with?
I don't know. It's
Who Who would have embarrassing photos of him?
Who? Yeah, who would gain some sick pleasure from forcing him to recreate embarrassing photos from his childhood?
That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
And J-Rock's not playing. So.
No, that's right. That's right. Huh. Oh, anyway, you could probably do that.
Yeah, you probably could.
You know, and
So those two could challenge each
they
other.
could challenge each other. Who else is in this competition?
The other couple in the Cartridge Club.
Oh,
Kevin and Rambox.
Yeah. See, they don't live together, so how would they have it? It's too bad they both didn't have wives that could pick an embarrassing photo for the other winner. So, like, if Kevin won,
Yeah.
Rambox's wife could pick, get a picture of Rambox wearing his Ninja Turtle shirt.
Right.
Yeah.
Or Sarah could get Kevin. Yeah.
Pictures of Kevin with hair.
Yeah.
Huh.
Those are good pictures of Kevin.
I like those pictures.
She bought.
So anyway, we're not saying we're just throwing it out there. We're gonna challenge each other this way, whichever one of us, because it's fun, goes shorter has to recreate a photo chosen by the winner.
Which is gonna be you, by the way. You're not gonna win.
I'm winning. And if we both get to the end of the year, then
You have to go 4 months essentially without playing video games.
no, I can play when I'm home sailing.
Yeah, on weekends, I guess. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
So that's it, folks.
So to check out the rules and everything, head on over to Retro Fandango area in the forums at cartridgeclub.org.
Yeah.
It has a full detailed list of everything that stipulates what you can and cannot do.
Yeah.
So that's it, I guess.
Yeah. And you know what? I don't have a look. Even if you're not engaged in the competition, you're not doing it yourself. Maybe follow along. We're gonna switch our channel. We're gonna focus more on updates of this, how it's going. You'll get individual updates from both of us.
Yeah.
And by the end of it, we may look like a heroin addict trying to come down off of. You know what I mean? Oh my god, I need to play a GameCube. So we're gonna follow along.
Feel free to poke fun at people.
Yeah, that's right. Except if you're J-Rock, because if you're not in it, J-Rock, I don't want to hear your mouth.
J-Rock's gonna do it. He'll just drop out after the first week. But as long as he does it.
Yeah. J-Rock should pick the Game Boy and play Tetris first. Speaking of challenges. Anyway, that's it, folks.
Oh my.
We're gone.
Yeah. See you guys. Oh, yeah, anyway. See you guys.
What do you got? What? Oh,
No,
what?
that's it.
Oh?
Game over.
All right.
See you guys.
Oh.